Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Cartes. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it. Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Cartes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a different kind of project. I have never made a cross wreath, but I'm going to try. That's my goal for today. So I'm going to wrap the frame in burlap, theoretically, and then make a centerpiece with some of our leaves here, and then accent with this cotton. It's been dyed pink, blush pink, and then I've got some white roses. I have an idea in my mind what this will look like. Let's see if I can make that happen. All right, so we have a lot to do, y'all. Let's get to it. So I want to begin by conquering how to wrap this frame. Get my trusty tools out. We will remove the tag. And then I'm going to just literally, I'm going to start with this piece, because what I think I need to do, let's pull this over. Here. What I want to do is maybe go around the middle, and then come up and in between each one of those to the outside, so that I'll have like this kind of thing covered in our twine here, right? Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to go ahead and create a knot down here. And I will be using some hot glue, but I wanted to see how feasible this was going to be. All right, we're going to start here, and I'm literally going to wind it in and out a bajillion times. Right, so I untangled it, just put a little, like a ponytail holder, and just to make it so that I can move it in and out between these rows. And so basically I'm just pushing it through those two outer ones. And so I'm just winding it around that middle section. Right, so it'll look something like that. It's going to be a whole lot more convoluted than I thought it was going to be. But let's see what we come up with. I'm not ready to give up on this design just yet. I may try using burlap ribbon though the next time. All right. I'll be back in a year. Or at least it'll feel like it probably. I'll be here winding and winding and winding. They look really pretty when I see them online, so. And I even went and dug out some of these little clips to help me hold it. And then I will glue every so often on the back here. All right, progress. So I've got a little rhythm going. Just putting it through, kind of holding it. I make it tight, not too tight. So firm but not tight, if that makes sense. The reason being is that I'm going to want to weave in between so that I can cover this piece here. So when I get to there, I need some more string. Sometimes it'll pull. Other times I use the little clips here. These come in handy. Those are from the Dollar Tree. So is the twine. So is the form. So this is gonna, Dollar Tree will be a big contributor to this project. And so I did learn that first piece of cording was like 7.5 yards long, so pretty long. But I went to cutting them like at 3 yards, 5 yards. I did the one at 5, the second one that took me up to in here. So I did the last one at 3 because I knew that would go well past where I needed it to. So if I get here and I need more, these things hold it in place just right. I can come, and I'm at the end here, so I will rewind it. I give a good length here, and the goal is just to give myself just a little wad to stick through the sides. So I'm going to put it up through here. So what I want to do is I want to go up in here. And we're going to go down through there. And I want to... Oh, I might have to get a tapestry needle to do this. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a needle so that I can put it down through. And what you're going to do is going to go there, right? Well, you will want to cover all this up. Let's see. All right, let me figure this out, then I'll come back to you. All right, so as I worked through covering this entire frame, what I came up with is this darning needle is worth its weight in gold. It made it so much easier than the way I started out doing it. So what I want to do is I'm going to create my knot over here. And I try to hide them. Honestly, it's the back, so if it doesn't hide completely, I'm not going to cry. But I better glue that one down. I will say this is a time-consuming project, but I hope it looks as pretty in my head, pretty in real life as it does in my head. I have changed my mind. I'm going to use these along with the pink cotton. All right. I know it's pink and could be Valentine's, but I'm thinking of it in a different way, right? Okay, so we have it here. I'm going to go over just a couple stitches, just a couple of these little loops here. And I try to make them tight, so this is a little difficult, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to where it lines up with this in this L area right here. It's not that it's hard at all. Okay, so now I got myself down here where I want to be. And I literally am going in between every single stitch. But the needle does make it so much easier. So just literally loop around and around and around you go. There are going to be some little holes right there. There'll be end up being 4, but this is where I'm putting the flowers, so it won't matter, right? And I could have figured out how to do, you know, like a chamfer, like did a 45 in there. I just didn't think that it really warranted that much math. So I'm just doing a simple little slip through here and just covering up that black bar. Won't probably even see it, but just in case. Just trying to give it some that finishing little edge there. One last one. Which is good, it's getting tight. Push this over here and then come down and catch this. Just want to tie it off, give it one little good knot, and then I'll use the hot glue to finish it off. Alright, I think we're done with that. There are those. Alright, so just kind of give a little bit of glue to try to help set that knot. In this case, knots. Shoo! Our base is done. Okay, so now my idea was to put some leaves, you know, kind of here in the center, then have some of these and some of these to decorate. So let me see what I have here. Let's cut some of these off so we know what we're working with. Not the bigger ones. We can come back and decorate with the smaller ones. I like to add in between, but I want to start with these larger ones first. All right. We can decorate with these smaller ones. Different color, different, like a different shape, different color. Those are great size-wise, but I want these. I want this shape here. Let me see what else I have. This one, not those. And I can use this on this piece. This has no wire in it. That may have wire, so let's, yep, there was wire up in there. you have enough, but I'm going to go ahead and take these all off. Be easier to store loose. Okay, so I know I need a pretty good size one right in here. So I'm just going to put a little dollop and let it roll all around and just jab it up in there. Okay, good, that does that. Then we need to make a repair over here. Maybe a smaller one. All right, so now I'm just looking to see where I need to fill in. I've got this, and I can go find some more if I need to. I think we're just about there. Maybe right there. Be a great place to use that piece right there. Well, this was a little more involved than I thought it was going to be, but how about that? What do you think of that one? All right, well, I will hang it on. It's raining outside right now, but as soon as it stops, I'll go get us some final pictures. But I sure hope you've liked this video. If you have, like it, share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, would you consider subscribing? And well, until next time, happy crafting. All right, I'll get the pictures as soon as I can for you. How about that? Right? Just kind of sweet how it turned out.